In a world that's louder than ever, yet quieter where it matters most, some stories are still being swallowed by silence. This is Disruptive Silence. Welcome to Disruptive Silence, the space where men no longer have to say, I am fine, when their silence is screaming. Here we listen deeper, we speak honestly, because when men break the silence, they break the cycle. But before we begin today, Lloyd, let's take a real moment to check in, like an honest check-in. Not just I am fine check-in, like a legit check-in, because like I said, here we just want to get deeper. We just want to know what's going on or what happened or what's happening or what's going to happen. Before, during, after. But how's your mind today? How's your spirit? How's your soul? How are you?
I'm good.
You're good.
Thank you for having me. Well, the thing is, yeah, you're right. The thing is, to be honest, I'm at peace.
Okay.
I'm happy. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
The answer is no. That's life.
The no, is it today or?
Today everything is good. I woke up well.
Okay. Okay. So today we're good.
We're good.
So now this is where we're gonna go deeper.
Yeah.
Right. We're gonna go deeper. Okay. So we caught it's life situation.
Yeah.
And then but today we are good.
Today we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like as you know, I'm taking my meds.
Yeah.
Am I worried? Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
But I'm good.
Okay. We'll come back to that. But anyway, so today we're actually joined by somebody whose voice, experience, and story brings depth to this conversation. And I'm truly honored to have Lloyd with me. Many of you, especially people from Zimbabwe, you know this guy being a very prominent guy in the spaces. Celebrity. Guys, this is our celebrity, musician, pastor, so many hats that you wear with so many accolades too, so many awards, so many everything under your name. Do you mind telling the North American audience in depth who you are, or just in general who you are? It's up to you, whichever one you want to take.
Well,
because definitely our African audience knows you. Definitely the Canadian audience too knows you. Maybe even America, maybe even UK. Actually, especially, okay, no, they know him, guys. I don't even know why I'm even trying to play him small. No, he's not small. He's not small. Let's go.
Well, the thing is, I always have a hard time introducing myself, but
It's never easy.
to someone, I can say I'm just a young man who is loved by God miraculously.
Okay.
Chosen,
I like that.
handpicked
I like
by
that.
God.
I like that. Yeah.
I know I function in different offices. To some, I'm a friend, a brother, a musician, a worshiper, a pastor, a counselor. God has allowed me to operate in those many spaces. All here just to give someone hope and courage when in moments they really need it.
Chosen. Friend. Counselor. Pastor, musician. But what, according to you, before what God says about you or who you are, what would be your foundation as Lloyd? As in, when people look at you, okay, do you wear the musician hat more? Do you wear the pastor hat more? Do you wear the friend hat more?
The reason why you won't see me on social media or anywhere, identifying myself with a title.
Title, okay.
Because to me, that's like self-sabotage and also limiting what God wants to do with me. That's why I wear so many hats. So I'm still Lloyd. Who is Lloyd? I'm a child of God. I'm usable. I'm available to God. So if I want to say I'm a counselor, I'm putting a cooking stick. I'm boxing it into only cooking vegetables when God wants it to cook meat.
Oh, true.
So, because sometimes we self-sabotage without knowing, most probably because a lot of people are more in love with titles
True.
rather than service.
That's
That's
true.
why we have people who have titles, but they have nothing that they are doing on the ground.
That's
And then we
true.
have people who don't have titles, but they're
Who are
actually doing the work.
more. Exactly. Okay. That's something. That's something to take. And earlier on, when we started talking, and just with the introductions and everything, you said, "No, I'm not okay." You threw in the word, "I'm taking meds."
Yeah.
You threw in the that right there is like you had to think.
Yeah.
So what's going on with that? What's that all about?
Well, the thing is, I haven't been well.
Okay.
So I'm still,
Body, mind, spirit.
yes, so I'm still going through that, trying to heal with the help of my doctors and meds and stuff. Doing well. I'm back at work.
Oh, nice.
So, and I'm here, I'm talking to you.
And oh my gosh, it was a struggle.
Right?
I am literally downtown Vancouver, yeah? And this guy's like, "Oh, okay, sorry." I'm thinking, sorry, okay, like, sorry, okay. Me, I'm looking at my logistics and I'm like, okay, time, because, yeah. Oh, Langley. I'm like, no, Langley is another city, bro. Like,
Yeah.
And you know what? I am actually glad, though, that we managed to make this happen regardless, right?
Yeah.
Because, of course, I have so many things that are going on today and so many people to talk to today regarding disruptive silence. What has been bothering you? Because I know for a fact our next guest who's going to come, I was also referred to talk to that person to also sit down and, because they're huge on men's mental health spaces, right? And then they're like, Amanda, you cannot talk to me before you talk to Lloyd. That's exactly what I got. I will give Lloyd my slot because Lloyd has to share something. And he's like, I'm not the one who's going to say it, but I need you to talk to Lloyd. So here we are. Right now, of course, you've just said something maybe vaguely. You actually said it vaguely, and I'm going to be honest. But the fact that even like the last time we had our conversation when I called you and I was like, okay, I'm coming, would you be okay opening up and stuff like that?
Yeah.
What's your trauma?
I have a lot of trauma, childhood trauma.
Yeah.
I would say probably like anyone else, I don't have like the cleanest or the most interesting upbringing.
Do you think people in Zimbabwe would understand childhood trauma? Because the good thing about us, we've been exposed to the Western world and then having to see why we behave the way we behave, having to see why we're hurting the way we're hurting, why we, just the reactions of things in life, right? And then you go back and you get to learn that there's what we call childhood trauma. And then some things that we used to take as normal, because I go for therapy myself, right? And some things that we deemed as normal is like, but I think it actually was a life skill, and this is why I'm here. But at the same time, it's like, oh no, but it's not okay. You understand? Yeah. So what's your childhood trauma like? What makes you think that believe that you have childhood trauma?
I would tell you this, that I believe from the people that I've interacted with, everyone has childhood trauma.
True.
Just on a general, for example, just to give like one scenario, for example, I spoke to one of my clients. They grew up in a family where they were not the worst in school, but they were, you probably number 5, and that's good, in a class of 30-something people.
Yeah.
But in the same family, there's a child who is always number one or number two. So who is being celebrated?
Number one, of
Number
course.
one, right?
Yeah.
And what?
But number one could be number one in the last class, but
Of course, but
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is in celebrating one. What is the other one feeling? And whatever they are feeling, we are still raising them. And at what point is that feeling gonna go away? And however we are raising that number 10 child or number 5 child who is not number one, the way we are raising them is what's gonna make them who they are in corporate world.
True.
In wherever they're gonna be.
True.
So are we instilling confidence, or we are removing confidence? That child, that girl who was raped by an uncle who was a breadwinner, and parents chose not to take this uncle to prison because they didn't want to suffer because he was the breadwinner, and they silenced the abuse trauma from that girl child. And this is a woman that they raised in that, and this is going to be someone's wife, someone's mother, a corporate lady. Who are they going? Who they still have the voice? That's childhood trauma. So everyone has a childhood trauma.
No, I agree.
You get what I'm saying? Because how we were raised affects who we become.
I will tell you, and I agree with you, because I have seen it even like in my own family, right? Yeah. I was always told, oh yeah, this one, she's a go-getter. She does this, she does that, she does. And guess what? Growing up, I was like, I'm a go-getter. I do this, I do that. And it was because, and when people always used to say, you're confident. And to me, it's like, how can one not have confidence? I couldn't get it when people say they develop confidence. How do you develop confidence? And then it's because you speak positive in your kids. You speak positive in, and then if you bring down the other kid, he or she's going to believe it.
Exactly. I would tell you for myself, I'm one person who developed confidence. One thing probably that I might have said.
You're a good performer.
That's why it's hard for a lot of people to believe. Why? Because when I tell people that I'm a shy guy.
No, actually, I'm a shy girl.
I'm a shy guy. But it's hard to believe someone who knew me through the platform.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Because actually, I knew you through the platform.
Exactly. So
through music.
You get what I'm saying? But some people know the stage man. They don't know the street kid that I've been.
Oh, wow.
They don't know the tears. They don't know the streets that I've slept.
Wow.
They don't know the trash food that I ate.
Wow.
They don't know the pickpocketing that I did.
Huh?
You get what I'm saying? So behind every great man or great woman, there's a story.
There's a story
to tell. You get what I'm saying? So I've been all that. It's hard growing up without, I don't know my dad till now.
I'm sorry.
My mom's side, those I knew rejected me soon after my mom passed away.
So who raised you?
I was raised by well-wishers. I've lived from home to home, house to house, family to family. That's a part of me. Until I got adopted by the Makuvazas that are now my family. If I'm saying I'm going back home to the Makuvazas. That's my family.
Oh, wow. Bless
Are they biological? No.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
I have a space where I can go and say, where I was told you can build your house here. So to me, that's God restoring something that was always my cry. Like I wish, you know, as a little kid, you'd be like, I wish I was, you see other kids with their family, be like, I wish I was raised in such a family. I wish I was, but guess what? The things that I used to wish God gave me through them are as my family now.
So at what age were you adopted by them?
I was adopted when I was really an adult. That was 2006.
Really?
Yeah.
So you missed out on a lot of, this is where I'm like, you know, where you just mentioned that I wish I had that. I wish I was in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm that kid who was even in a family just because there is a roof over your head and there's food, but there is no safety. You know, you're in an environment that is toxic.
Of course.
But you can't run away because there's nowhere
to go. Yeah.
Right? So that's trauma. How did I transit from that person? I'm one person through help and counseling and therapy.
So did you know counseling and therapy then? Or
Yes.
do you mean, oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why I'm a counselor myself.
Nice.
So it's a passion that emanated from me actually being helped.
No, for sure.
So how I was helped, I started giving it up.
Back. Yeah, give it back. That's true.
You get what I'm saying? So there are two things that can only happen with your trauma. You can either choose to change your trajectory, being aware of what you went through, how it made you feel, and be better or be worse.
Yeah. And you chose the better.
Yeah.
Which made you who you are today.
Yeah.
Which brought you into this country too.
Yeah.
Which we celebrate you and appreciate your music every day, every second.
I was that kid who didn't even want to hear the sound of my voice.
Well, usually that's the case.
But, you know, so people fell in love with my voice.
Yeah, before you
me.
fell in love. Yeah.
So I fell in love with my voice through how they were in love with my voice.
Oh, wow. So now my question would be, that's actually seeking validation from the world, seeking validation from people. So had you not gotten validation from people, how do you think you'd have navigated life? Because already you were struggling before the voice.
So the thing is, I've had this conversation, I think, several times, but this is how I like to put it. It was not me seeking validation from people. Because if it was me seeking validation from people, I wouldn't have sang.
Why? Because they were going to love your voice regardless, because they already love your voice anyway.
So what made me sing is because I believed I could sing, though I was not confident about it.
Oh, wow.
So there comes a point where you do what you do, like what you're doing, right? And you're doing it because you know you're good at it. But it's a plus when someone actually sees what you're doing and acknowledges what you do.
True.
So you're not seeking validation.
That's true.
It's just people complimenting what you're already doing. Because if you didn't have confidence in what you're doing, you would be doing other things right now.
Yeah. Whatever it is that you're confident in. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So when it comes to, like, with your upbringing, were you like the only boy child? Did you have siblings, adopted siblings as well? I mean, because you've been adopted. Yeah. Did you have siblings? Were you the only son?
I actually have two biological siblings.
Okay.
From my mom. And I reconnected with them, one when I was about to come to Canada, 2014, and the other one, 2020, two of them. We talk, we're just not that close as I am with my adopted siblings.
Of course, it makes sense.
Because these ones, we shared life. Do you get what I'm saying? So we talk on a daily basis.
Right.
Because it's updating, this is what's going on, this is what I'm thinking, what do you think? You get what I'm saying? Because even when I was home, these were the part of the Lolo music team.
Of course.
Did you get
Yes, sir.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with my siblings, we just talk, we help each other, We're just not that strong because I've built a bond with my adopted siblings.
Yeah. Okay. So why I was asking that question was, so eventually you've grown up and what have you? Did you grow up hearing the term men up, men don't cry, men this, men that?
I don't buy into that. I was raised in it,
Yeah.
but it's something that I never accepted. At some point, I only managed the situation. You know, like for example, is if I come here and I know this is what you can handle about me, I can only shrink and give you enough to what you can handle.
Wow.
That's me managing the situation.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
So I don't buy into every human being feels. That's why in school we're being taught, what were they called? 5 senses or something like that.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hearing, feeling, and all those kind of stuff. If you're a normal, unless you're abnormal, if you're normal, you hear, you smell, you feel, you see.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the moment you stop doing one of them,
Yeah.
something's wrong with you.
So what do you make so...
And one, it does not make you feel superior to not feel pain when it's painful. For me, they say, oh, strong men, don't do this,
Don't cry.
For me, what I say is, a strong person, it's not gender or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a strong person is a person who knows how to accept reality.
Okay. Good or bad?
Good or bad. We can other things like who to cry to. This that's a whole different conversation. You should, of course, know who to cry to, who to not cry to. For example, if I'm a leader, I would not cry in front of the people that I'm leading, because every leader has their own leader. Every pastor has their own pastor. So you can see your pastor being all energetic, being all courageous, but not knowing probably your pastor was crying to his own pastor last night before he created the sermon.
Oh wow!
So a health person has someone.
But they wouldn't be able. Unfortunately, reality now. We said you believe in reality.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, reality is chances are he did not cry in front of his wife. Chances are.
Wow. That's a whole That's a whole different shenanigans. Why? Because if you that's a whole different topic. Why am I saying that? Because if you cannot be vulnerable to your spouse, man or woman, why are you in the space?
But that's our generation, though. It's not the older generation. This is why we know some young boys who were raised by the older generation, because their older generation has their own childhood trauma where they're told not to cry, and then they put it on the boy child of our generation, and then some were able to, like you, some were not, right? So how for you?
No, for me, if I cannot, you're not meant to be in my life if you don't have to see my tears.
Oh wow!
Because as a man, life is too busy. Like the world is too crazy already. Work, everything, vision, trying to push vision. Some of us, we do a lot of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Running a business, you are into ministry, you get what I'm saying? You have a regular job, you're doing all these kind of things. Everyone wants a piece of you. And the only favor I can do to myself is to marry right. Because I have to marry my safe space.
That's a good one.
I cannot be running away from everything happening in the world, in my world, and do myself injustice of marrying someone that I also have to run away from with my vulnerability, my emotions. What am I doing?
But then again, I'm trying to find the right way to say this. I'm trying to find the right way to say this. Not rumors, but majority of men,
Yeah.
be it on podcasters, be it live, talk to people and what have you,
Yeah.
say that women use their vulnerability against them. Have you ever had a moment that, somebody you share space with, your partner, you name it, has used that against you, which is why men are afraid to
Of
be
course.
honest and open up, right? So how then do you manage that? You already have your own childhood trauma that you're dealing with, that,
Yeah.
whatever. And then open up to somebody who's not a safe space. I have a feeling I kind of know your answer because I would not be as But anyway, go ahead. But
So the thing is, genuine is rare to find or to come across nowadays, because someone is out there to
get something
or validate their feeling, or to validate how butchered or how messed up they are. You get what I'm saying? So the thing is, you only get to, that's managing. When you find yourself in a managing mode, that's a coping mechanism. Where I come from in Zimbabwe, people used to wear, because probably someone bought you that shoe, but it's the smaller size. So they would still wear it, but it's tight, So the last finger on your foot would develop what we call back then conzi. And that conzi, it would turn, it's normal skin, hard. But it would turn into a whitish and thick. Why would it turn that? When you even poke it with a needle, anything. It won't bleed, it won't anything. Because that skin was too pressed to pain. It couldn't hold pain anymore, to a point that it had to develop that thick skin to what? It's a self-defensive mechanism.
Oh, wow.
And human beings also get in that mode where you form a defensive mechanism, self-defensive mechanism. You mentally, you have a cons. That's why you find yourself, things that used to be said and they would use to trigger you, they don't trigger you anymore. They don't move, they don't affect you anymore. That means you are numb to your feelings. You don't feel anymore. That's when even people way back, they would even think that wakajis or someone has bewitched you, or your wife or your man has bewitched you, because the things you used to feel, you don't feel anymore. No, there's no witchcraft, there's no juju there. You just developed a self-defensive mechanism.
But then when did your silence become your survival mode?
So for me, I'm one person that I thank God. I once said this way back. I always say, God knew me.
Of course, yeah.
That's why He gifted me the way He gifted me. I talk. I sing.
And you're quiet. And you're shy.
Okay. I'm shy. But
I thought I had to just throw it out there.
But you find it in my shyness, I'm able to still bring, you find it, the song that made me Bataroko Rwango, Hold My Hand. It was a prayer and a cry to God, please hold my hand. Because where I'm walking, it's slippery. Do you know there's vulnerability in that song? It's me surrendering like God. It's someone who has gotten to a point where God, if you do not hold my hand, I'm done. Like right now, it's either you're going to let me fall or you're going to hold my hand. Because I can't do anything to save myself.
Wow.
You get what I mean? So, to me, that's why I say God knew me with the giftings that He gave me.
Of course.
So I'm able, even I might not talk to you, but God will give me a song to express how exactly I'm feeling. So that's why you find the general consensus or majority can vibe with the song, because a lot of people, they are relating to it. But no one really asks. But for me, when I listen to someone's song, I ask myself, I try to put myself, try to imagine what made them. Because there is an inspiration. It might be pain, comfort, or situation, whatever it is. For me, because I'm an artist, I understand. When I read someone's book, I'm trying to imagine what is it that might have fueled or inspired this piece of art that a lot of people are making viral.
So your safe space was music.
So, yes. So, because you find something, a lot of people, it's easy to enjoy the gift. But not knowing what you're actually enjoying is someone's voice of cry. That's why you hear that someone who have so many accolades, awards, trending, every hit after hit, hear that they committed suicide. You'll be like, probably, they have so many cars, so many properties. You get what I'm saying? And you'll be like, oh my God. But they had everything. Because what you don't know is they were buying this thing thinking they will cover or make them feel some sort of okay. But guess what? Nothing material can ever heal or make you feel well.
That's true.
The only thing that can make you feel okay is finding the real answers.
Yeah.
And for me, from my own personal life, I've come to realize that no one or nothing can actually give you these real answers except God.
That's it. So what has been the one thing that people have misunderstood you or what has been the one thing that people misunderstood about your journey?
I wouldn't want to say people misunderstood me because that would be a strong judgment.
Okay.
But people take what they see, how they meet you, and they move from there. That's why I'm saying, to some, I'm just a friend. To some, I'm just an artist that they know on YouTube or on TV or on radio, You get what I'm saying? So, for me, I'm one person who, being a public person, you hear a whole bunch of stories. Some true, some false, man-made, people have their hidden agendas and stuff. One of the things that I've come to realize for me, you will never find me publicly addressing speculations.
Yeah.
Or you said that. Why? Because I'm grateful to God for the community and the small circle that I have, even through my management and even what I call friends and family. Those are the people that knows the person that I am, and that has helped me to handle and cope in different speculations, whether I'm going viral or false, whatever. Because once those people, they know me, they know what I'm capable of, and that's what matters. People who talks a lot about you are the people who have no idea.
No clue about you.
They don't have your number.
Yeah.
Probably they follow you on social media, but they don't really know who is Lloyd. You get what I'm saying? There are people who probably, they see you and they start hating on your energy and something. And those people, obviously, they are waiting
for your downfall.
Exactly. They're waiting on your downfall or
And
something negative
to happen.
so that they can say,
Anyway.
yeah, we already saw it, all those kind of things. So, the people that are supposed to understand me, they already know me.
Understand you.
So they understand me.
And so what has been, we having these people that understand you, what's a silent battle that you carried over the years without people knowing? Yes, we're still going to go back because you're still vague.
Well, the thing is, we all have battles, and we pick and choose to, is this an individual? Is this a corporate battle? That's why there are certain issues that you can call one friend and say, hey, bro, help me pray about this. Or give me your advice about this, whether it's a business idea or whatever. And then there's things that you just have to shove in, like, this is my own battle.
But how are you able to handle a battle on your own?
They're actually battles that are meant just for you as an individual. God allows you to go through those battles for a reason. I heard that when Jesus was, he had finished his fasting, he faced a battle. He was challenged by the devil. If you are really a true man, do this, you change this, and And the Bible doesn't tell us he went and kneeled down and said, Father God, please. You get what I'm saying? Because there are battles that we face in life because we are already equipped with the tools and the tenacity to handle.
Yeah.
So I don't need to call my body.
Yeah.
I don't need to call my mentor. I don't need to call my therapist.
Yeah.
I'm already equipped. So I will bulldoze that thing. And I'll come out of it strong. And I'll learn whatever it is God intended me to learn out of it.
So when you said life at the beginning, you said you're not okay. We're going back. Again, for the third time, if not the fourth time. What happened? Where's Lloyd? Because you've been quiet musically, you've been low-key, and when your name was brought up, I was like, oh, actually, where's Lloyd? I knew he was in BC.
No, well, the thing is, I haven't really, yes and no.
Yeah.
Why do I say yes?
Yeah.
I had taken like a pause. Yes, I was taking engagements. I've been touring, just not for long because I was in school. You get what I'm saying? I was in school learning and equipping myself ministry-wise, business-wise, right? And once I was done with that, that's why you realize that this year I did my reset live recording.
Oh, okay.
Right? It was successful. And every year I think I've managed to even tour England and the States. Last year it was the same, England, States, and the Nigeria. You get what I'm saying? So I'm actually doing, it's just that I haven't been able to really consistently have productions in terms of albums. Why? Because I moved from albums, now trying to really focus on singles. Because releasing an album is a waste of money. So it's a strategy that me and my team was taught, because once you release an album right now, because it's different when we, back there, would launch an album. Where you actually have a launch concert where your album is gonna, first copy is gonna be sold, someone will buy it with a stand, a car, or 20,000, you get what I'm saying?
Wow.
And you make money and people are paying to get in, you get returns, right? But here, like, if you release an album, now there's online sales, there are no cassettes and CDs anymore. Right? So you're now relying on streams, right? So you now need to come up with a strategy. If you release an album with 12-track album and people fell in love with one, you're giving people options. And whenever you give people options, they choose.
True.
Right? That's the strategy. But if you give them one, they can say it boring, good, or whatever, but that's what there is. They'll exhaust it. They'll talk bad or good about it in between, but they're streaming it and talking about it.
Okay.
But if you give them two, like if I give you these two glasses and say, which one do you want? I'm giving you an option. You can choose one, and guess what? You don't choose. If it had feelings, it would say, I'm not chosen. If I was the one giving to me, I'll be like, okay, I made returns on this one, but I did not make profit on this one.
Right.
But if I give you one and say, here's the water, you get what? You drink it, like, the water was aftertaste or tasteless or good or whatever. But you had it. So it's a strategy that I had to resort to, and a lot of artists, even back in Africa now, are doing. You put your investment on that one track, do visuals. People, we are now living in a world of content. That's why we are even doing this. Because people need to watch, right? Put good budget on your visuals, and people will learn to appreciate your art.
true.
Because sometimes even visuals helps people what they couldn't get even on an audio. Because you're now even going ahead and even trying to express it on a video, or put it in a dramatic mode, or whatever way you choose to express it.
Right. So what's your definition of abuse versus the way kids are raised back home? Because you know, the way kids are raised back home,
Yes.
here
Yeah.
is considered abuse.
Well-
What's your...
Well, for me, when I say, for me, it's something that what I went through is not something that I realized when I came here. It's something that I knew even when I was there.
Okay.
So this is nothing to do with beatings, because every kid will be beaten.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so what's your definition, or what's the abuse?
The abuse
went
is
through?
being expected to do extra duties that other kids are even in the same house with you are not doing.
Okay, that's
Having
that's
an extreme expectations from only one child out of a whole bunch of kids.
Come again?
Having extreme expectations from only one kid out of a bunch of kids.
Catch that.
That's abuse.
I know.
Why that kid?
I know.
You get what I'm saying? Why that specific one?
I know.
Why is he the one who has to go and probably do something before they have dinner when other kids are having dinner? Why is it that they only have to be the one having to go study or finish their homework while others are watching TV?
I get you.
You get what I'm saying?
Now I get it when you say you, okay.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow in church,
And
this is...
This annoying... You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't get it.
So
I hope you've forgiven them.
I have.
Yeah.
And that's why I always say, like, for me, that's why it even took me longer to accept my calling, pastoral calling.
Of course, yeah.
Because how pastoral was presented to me as a kid, I didn't like it.
Of course. Of course.
So whenever I knew, but I didn't want it, I would hear prophecies after prophecies from people that I don't know, people that I've never met. But for me, when I was hearing that, to me, I was like, to be one of them? No. Because that's
Not doing that.
Exactly. Until the Holy Spirit...
Sounded like hypocrisy.
Exactly. Until the Holy Spirit ministered to me, saying, you know what?
This is you.
This is you.
This is what you're being
You might have been seen it the wrong way. But I'm putting you in a space where you have to do it right.
Wow.
That's why, for me, I gave God a condition before I accepted my calling. I said, God, if you're really the one calling me, I want you to give me an idea to create my own wealth.
Oh, wow.
If you're really the one, I want to be the one helping people financially. Not me taking from the little that they have in the name that next year by this time.
Wow.
Because I've seen women, men and women, looking next year by this time coming, they're still looking at the same pastor who said next year by this time you're not married, you are still poor, you're still struggling, you're still depressed. But the same pastor behind the pulpit said next year by this time. Like, how many next years by this time have they had?
But you know what? I believe no one knows the hour, no one knows the day, no one knows the second, no one. I understand prophecies that say God is calling you to do this.
Yes.
Not tomorrow. Not next week.
Yes.
Not that. God is calling you to do A, B, C, D.
Exactly.
And then you can pray about it, and then you can confirm your prophecy. And usually, chances are it's a confirmation. You got it before.
Exactly.
And the prophecy is usually the confirmation.
Yeah. And most of the time, let me tell you.
Yeah.
God works in all kinds of ways. When God tells you next year by this time, He will do it. And there are things that prophecy that will come. Like for me, I wouldn't say like prophecy. There's a difference between prophecy and a word of wisdom. They are all gifts. Don't get me wrong. No. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, wait. Okay, go deeper. Go deeper.
So a word of prophecy.
Yeah.
Most people think they are being prophesied to, but someone just knows your system. So if I know that you're a student and you are doing your sciences, I already know you have a bright future. So I can tell you a word of wisdom, like your future is going to be bright. That's not a prophecy, it's a word of wisdom.
But it may not be bright, it may not be true. I'm just
But a prophecy is something that even brings clarity even in the time of chaos. That's why those people, they were told, next year by this time, they were told, is it next year by this time, or those guys who were struggling, eating donkey's heads and barley and what not. They were told. And guess it happened.
No, but
exactly.
Papa G's word never.
Yes, God is precise in times, right?
Yeah.
But so that's why I said there's a difference between prophecy
and wisdom.
So is prophesying and prophesying.
Prophesying.
So because the prophecy, God will not talk to about you to a man or a woman before he spoke to you. So prophecy brings clarity. You have heard it, but you probably doubted, like, maybe it's a mind. Oh, it keeps coming, but it's my mind. But then God will send a word.
That will be a confirmation.
To someone that you have never met.
Yeah.
Do you know a person that you probably consider as probably, I don't know, homeless or whatever, can say something that can ring. You see, this is a homeless person, but this is God speaking through this.
Papa G
because
is that
God
good.
can use anything.
He's
not a respecter of titles and all that kind of stuff.
He's that good.
If he could use a donkey.
Yeah, he's that. I know.
The same God who says, I can even use stones.
I know. Yeah, that's true. So, with that being said, what does restoring balance look like to you?
Restoring balance. Okay. Before I say what I want to say is, I want to address the system, the African system that is raising. That is not raising kings. They're just raising men.
Elaborate.
From what you just said, there's an environment that even a little kid, when he falls, because he's a boy, it sounds like a compliment or like encouragement. Big boy, big boy. Like that big boy is not saying you're a big boy. That big boy is saying, shut up.
Yeah, actually.
That is an environment that is raising these men that don't feel or that are not expected to feel. That's why it's these men that would then having to deal with narcissistic women who will even to a point that they want to cry, like, no, I'm the one who is supposed to cry. You are not supposed to. That's gender-based now. You see?
So how do we restore that balance then?
Like how we raise the kids. If he falls, let him cry. Hug the boy, but don't shut him up.
You said something really powerful. Oh yeah, I was whispering. You said something really powerful.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you see a man or anyone cry, just hug them. You know, hugging. I like the scenario of a hug. When I'm hugging you, I'm not looking you in the face. I'm actually looking behind you.
Ooh. But I have a question.
and
wait, I have a question, Lloyd. Okay,
hold on.
go ahead.
And I'm like, I see what you're going through. I might not have the depth of exactly what you're going through.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm here.
What about for short people like me? How am I able to see your back?
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Because I also want to see your back, and I'm like, I'm a hugger, by the way. Hugging that's where my love is.
If it's the tall guy crying, right?
Yeah,
Because he's seeing a short person wanting to hug them, guess what? They will bend.
Oh, and then I will look at you.
Yeah, but the point is like
I love that. Oh my God.
I
oh,
see.
Bless you.
I see where you're coming from. But
wow.
don't shut up, but cry. I'm here.
Oh my God.
You get what I'm saying? That's all we should. Even from our kids.
Wow.
Like, do you know what falling feels like? And probably you get a wound on your knee. Let that kid, pick that kid and embrace the kid. But don't shut them up. Because
I think the danger is in shutting.
Exactly. Because
regardless.
Exactly. And here's the thing. I've had this conversation with women.
Yeah.
On one podcast, and I said, because I was addressing women, I'm like, women, you are at fault. If you are raising a king, you are not if you are raising a king, you should raise them as kings.
But then why would the woman be given that responsibility, yet they have a father?
No, they have a father, right? But a kid always spends more time with their mothers.
Okay.
Most of the time.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So my point was like, if you're a woman, it's unfair for you to raise that kid who is going to be someone's leader, someone's husband, who will be in the same position that you are
right now,
and have the same expectation that you have. Oh, my husband doesn't show me that they love me. They are not expressive. They don't talk. They don't tell me things. But you are still raising a man like the man you are condemning. Who is gonna stop the cycle? That's restoring balance. Someone needs to check, because if we don't catch them young, you cannot raise the same men that you are not okay with.
Oh, absolutely.
But we have women that have raised the same duplicate of the same men that they didn't like.
But chances are, maybe that's all they know. That's why they're raising them that way.
No, that's not, the fact that you are not okay with your husband not complimenting the new hairdo, the nails, they don't tell you they love you. So that should tell you something. Are you hearing me? Do you know there's actually a challenge that went online, that went viral, where kids were just caught on a random, say, call your dad and tell them, I love you.
Yeah.
Oh, hi dad, I just called to say that I love you. Like, are you on something? Are you on drugs or something? Do you need money?
Really?
Why? Because these are fathers who have never said I love you to their kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why we even have girls that will go wild when a dude tells them I love you, because they've never heard it home. Because the first man in their life doesn't even know or use the vocabulary. Guess what? They will lose themselves to a person who will say it first.
Which is sad.
They've never been taken on dates with the first man in their life. They've never been spoiled on Valentine or on birthday or brought flowers. And guess what? The dude who bring them flowers, they'll open up themselves and lose themselves.
Right? Yeah.
That's a restoring balance.
Okay. Gotcha. How about, what does it mean for you to reclaim the silent voice, the silenced voice?
To reclaim the silenced voice, you're already doing it.
Okay.
It's bringing awareness.
Yeah.
That, hey, you might have been raised that way, or you might have experienced that way, but that doesn't make it right.
And that's not the end of your story.
Exactly.
But then somebody who's in that situation or in a situation, how would they be able to see the other side of green?
Awareness.
What we do.
Awareness.
Okay.
Like everything goes back to the community and the societies that we are. Because that's why I find with toxicity, once the society embraces it, that's the end game.
Done.
That's why a lot of women died in abusive marriage and relationships. Because why? Society embraced that it's okay for a woman to be abused. It's okay for a man to cheat. The same parents, I've heard stories of women that they will go with a swollen face to their parents. And their parents will be like, go back. Yeah, that's what marriage does. Go back and fight. Why would I fight for a marriage that is about to kill me? We have a scenario that I can publicly say in Nigeria of a well-known gospel worshipper who died in front of her kids.
Jeez.
Why? Because the pastor who now ended up publicly apologizing was telling them God hates divorce. God hates divorce. The same God who hates divorce, the same God doesn't like you being abused or mistreated.
Yeah.
So he likes you choosing yourself.
I have a question. You're a pastor. What do you make of pastors who say, is it Galatians 5? Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church. Women, be submissive to husband. Galatians 5, 21, 22, 23, going there.
Yeah.
What do you make of pastors who say, oh, no. Those verses, because you just said something right there.
Yeah.
Those verses are not conditional. And what have you? What do you mean they're not conditional? If I'm being abused, why should I stay? Why should I? Oh, no, but it's not conditional. No. But then again, my understanding, first of all, it starts with submit to one another.
Yes.
Commanded to both.
Yes.
And then, what does submitting to one another look like, according to Papa G? Husbands, love your wife as Christ loved the church. Or is it submit that comes first? Women submit.
Yeah, husbands are supposed to love as Christ loved the church. Women submit. Yes.
I think we were created to reciprocate, to love.
Yes. You're right. And what I will also say on that thing is, before we even address who should do what,
or if it's conditional or not.
You get, well, the reason why I would say it's not conditional is because I always like to dig things from the root.
Yeah.
So the root is you have to be self-aware. Right?
Everybody has to be self-aware.
Know what you expect, what you deserve, and who you are. So that
without feeling entitled.
Yes. So that you should not be at any point, put yourself in any environment that does not handle you in a way you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Now goes into that. You now get into a relationship or in a marriage where the Bible is saying submit and the Bible is saying to this one love. The question is, the person you are loving, whether they are not lovable, they are hard to love from a man's perspective. You are now told to exercise the God nature, the God aspect, forgiving, patience. Those are all that makes love, because love without any of that, long suffering, patience, it stops being. It becomes a transaction. Do you get what I'm saying? A transaction where if you are in a partnership, you're not doing what you're supposed to do and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Bro, we're going to get broke. So I would rather buy you out and I find another partner.
Yeah.
But in marriage, a man is told to love. How does Christ love us? We are the church.
Yeah.
Are we perfect? We're not.
No.
Has he ever begged down on me? No.
No.
Right. Now the thing is, you have to get to a point where I have to do my part as a man. Without, everyone expects. But I have to do what I'm supposed to do because it's my nature that I've learned from my maker.
Right.
Why? Because I shouldn't put myself in a position where I allow a woman to change who I am based on what they are doing.
Yeah.
And the same with a woman. You wouldn't want, if you are a submissive woman, be a submissive woman.
Okay.
So that don't allow a man to change you to not be a submissive woman because you are submitting to wrong authority or wrong man. Why? Because at any point you choose to walk away from that, there's still a man praying for a submissive woman.
Thank you.
Who is you.
Okay.
So don't allow a situation to make you who you are not, because it will even spiral and make you miss what is really supposed to be meant for you.
Yeah.
Because you have allowed a situation to label you and even precondition you to believe a lie.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So men and women, don't change who you are.
For anybody.
Don't let, she was abusive, she was not submissive, he was not a good leader. No. Were you doing what you're supposed to do?
Yeah.
Because let's say you walk out of that. There is a person, woman or man, who is praying for a person like you.
Yeah.
And are they going to get it, or they will find you changed by the situation?
So what's redefining strength then? After that, what's redefining strength mean in the context of mental health? Because it goes back still to, how you've been treated might even alter the way you think. It might even,
well, in mental health, I like the Bible, right? The Bible always
short and sweet.
Above everything.
Short and sweet.
Yes, above everything. Above everything, guard your heart.
Yeah.
Above everything that can be guarded, guard your heart.
Yeah.
So that's your mental health. And God expects you to guard that jealously.
True.
So you have to choose. There are rooms that you have to choose to walk out of.
True.
That as long as it's guarding your heart.
True.
You can call it divorce. You can call it separation.
Yeah.
No matter what the society can say.
Yeah.
That you guard. It's biblical.
Yeah.
Forget the society. They're not gonna live your life.
Oh wow. Okay.
There is you and God.
Gotcha.
God claps hands for you when you're choosing yourself. You are guarding your heart.
You heard that? I had to get up. God claps hands for you when you start choosing yourself.
Yeah.
So in your own words, after getting to balance, voice, strength.
Yeah.
What then is wholeness in your own words? What does wholeness look like for you?
Wholeness is just being real, being authentic. Choose you. Save what saves you.
Yeah. Geez, serve what serves you. Because you also already mentioned choose you because God says what?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're a Christian, I speak to Christian, non-Christian. So I can publicly say, choose what chooses you. Be in spaces that wants to have you.
Oh, okay.
If you are not wanted, don't be there. If you're not invited, don't go.
And you heard it for yourselves, guys. Today's conversation had so much positivity in it, and I hope it's something that a lot of people took away. You had something positive to take away with today, because you're talking about you not subscribing to society's norms of I am a man, I shouldn't cry. but you allowed yourself to do that. And I just hope this brings confidence, clarity, confidence especially to people who have no confidence, because we're talking about the child who may be suppressed by, you know, their upbringing and what have you. But we just appreciate your time, Lloyd. We appreciate your wisdom. We appreciate everything that you shared today, and I just hope people have something to take away from that. And also disruptive silence. We're trying to disrupt the noise. I mean, the quietness to bring out the noise. You said we actually bring out awareness, and we like that. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And to everybody else, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to this channel so we can make more content like this, and even better, because the more you guys subscribe, the more we have a bigger community, and the more people get to hear, learn, and grow, as well as heal, and also looking at wholeness, right? So please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, Disruptive Silence, we're committed to restoring balance, reclaiming your voice, redefining strength, because wholeness is everyone's story. Take care, God bless you, and I love you.